Hi guys, so I'm Tony. I'm going to be talking about what is classism. So classism is prejudice against or in favor of people belonging to a particular social class. It could also, in the school system, especially in high schools and post-secondary education, it has hindered education of children and young adults for many, many years. When we're talking about classism, we want to know who does it affect. So classism can affect anyone, but it's mostly seen in the lower and working classes. These individuals can stem from the rich, the poor, and obviously the oppressed. Opportunities, resources, wealth, and race play an important role in those who are affected by classism, especially when we talk about their possessions, their education, their financial state, and which are all used as defining factors. So thank you.
Students who feel more stress over their financial well-being experience more exclusion from both academic and the social spheres of university life. Importantly, students of marginalized identities are threatened by classism and their ability to succeed. The university environment can also be impacted by classism through structures such as class privilege and institutional classism.
Classism is faced by each student differently as no one goes through the same struggle. However, the feeling of not belonging, the high stress levels, the perceived ceiling of achievement are a few of the challenges that comes along with classism that each student may share a common ground with. Based on the level of classism a student may face, there is a limit to their participation and success at the university level. The university aids in this aspect of classism as there is a limited capacity for face-to-face learning along with a lack of inclusion and support these students may face, which results in students being left invalidated and undervalued.
Students face many class-based barriers while at university. Some of these include a lack of tailored community supports, financial difficulty, and even poverty. Looking at systemic barriers in the form of insufficient university supports and accommodations, these hinder affected students in their upward trajectory during their academic journey. Societal attitudes and stereotypes towards university students of lower socioeconomic classes can sometimes also be negatively manifested in the university environment on various levels, such as a lack of opportunities for these students and a lack of understanding by the institution concerning class-based circumstances. Students' mannerisms, their behaviors, and even their experiences can sometimes be interpreted negatively by those who are unfamiliar with the students' extenuating class-based circumstances. The success of students adversely affected by classism at university can also be negatively impacted by their own inability to seek out resources or identify the supports that they require for their own success. It's important to note here that there's also the factor of intersectional identities, and sometimes identities such as being a first-generation student can have the potential of further disconnecting a student from seeking services and even disconnecting them from the overall university community.